doth our sister Duchess bear herself in her imprisonment?
Nobly, I'll describe her. She said is long used to it, and she seems rather to welcome the end of misery, rather than shun it, a behavior so noble as gives majesty to adversity. You may discern the shape of loveliness, more perfect than in her tears, than in her smiles. She will muse for hours together, and her silence, methinks, expresseth more than she spake.
Her melancholy seems to be fortified with a strange disdain.
'Tis so, and this restraint, like English mastiffs, that grow fierce with tying, make her too passionately apprehend those pleasures she kept from.
Curse upon her. I will no longer study in the book of another's heart, and from her what I told you.
All comfort to your grace.
I will have none. Pray thee, why dost thou wrap thy poisoned pills in gold and sugar?
Your elder brother, the Lord Ferdinand, is come to visit you and sends you word, 'cause once he rashly made a solemn vow never to see you no more. He comes this night and prays you gently neither touch or taper shrine in your chamber. He will kiss your hand, reconcile himself, but for his vow he dares not see you.
At his pleasure, take hence the lights. He's come.
Where are you?
Here, sir.
The darkness suits you well.
I would ask your pardon.
You have it. For I account is the honorless revenge, where I may kill to pardon. Where are your cubs?
Whom?
Call them your children. For though our national law distinguish bastards from true legitimate issue, compassionate nature makes them all equal.
Do you visit me for this? You violate a sacrament. Oh, the church shall make you howl in hell for it.
It had been well. Could you have lived thus always? For indeed, you were much too, if light. But no more. I come to seal my peace with you. Here's a hand, to which you have vowed much love. The ring upon it you gave.
I affectionately kiss it.
Pray do, and bury the print of it in your heart. I will leave this ring with you, for a love token, and the hand as sure as the ring, and do not doubt, but you shall have the heart too. When you need a friend, send it to him that owed it. You shall see whether he can aid you.
You are very cold. I fear you were not well after your travel. Ha! The lights. Oh, horrible.
Let her have lights enough.
What witchcraft doth he practice, that he hath left a dead man's hand here?
Look you, here's the piece from which it was taken. He doth present the sadness spectacle that now you directly they are dead. Hereafter you may wisely cease to grieve for that which cannot be recovered.
This is not between heaven and earth one wish. I stay for after this, it wastes me more. That weren't my picture, fashioned out of wax, stuck with a magical needle, and then buried in some foul dunghill, and yawns an excellent property for a tyrant, which I could account mercy.
What's that?
If they would bind me to that lifeless trunk and let me freeze to death.
Come, you must live.
The greatest torture souls feed in hell that they must live and cannot die. Portia, I'll new kindle thy coals again and revive the rare and almost dead example of a loving wife.
Oh, fie, despair. Remember, you are a Christian.
The church enjoins fasting. I'll starve myself to death.
Leave this vain sorrow, that's being at the worst. Begin to mend the bee which he has shot his sting into your hand. May then play with your eyelid.
Good, comfortable fellow, persuade a wench that's broken upon the wheel to have all his bones new set, and treat him, live, to be exalted again. Who must dispatch me? I account this world a tedious theater, for I do play a part that's against my will.
Come, be of comfort. I will save your life.
Indeed, I have not leisure to tend so small a business.
Now, be my life, I pity you.
Thou art a fool, then, to waste thy pity on a thing so wretched as cannot pity itself. I am full of daggers. Puff, let me blow these vipers from me. What are you?
A servant, one who wishes you long life.
I would thou wert hanged for the horrible curse thou hast given me. I shall shortly grow one. Of the miracles of pity, I'll go pray. No, I'll go curse.
Oh, fie.
I could curse the stars.
Oh, fearful.
And those 3 smiling seasons of the year into the Russian winter, nay, the world to its first chaos.
Look you, the stars still shine.
Oh, but you must remember, my curse hath a great way to go. Plagues that make lanes through the largest families consume them.
Fie, lady.
Let them, like tyrants, never be remembered, but for the ill they have done. Let all the zealous prayers of the mortified churchmen forget them.
Oh, charitable.
Let heaven a little while cease crowning martyrs to punish them. Go howl them this and say, I long to bleed. It is some mercy when men kill with speed.
Excellent. As I would wish, she's plagued in art. These presentations are but framed in wax by the curious master in that quality, Vincentio Larula, and she takes them for true substantial bodies?
Why do you do this?
To bring her despair?
Faith, end here, and go no farther in your cruelty. Send her penitential garments to put on next to her delicate skin, and furnish her with beads and prayer books.
Damn her! That body of hers, while that my blood ran pure in it, was more worth than which thou wouldst comfort called a soul. I would send her mosque of common courtesans, have her meat served up by bawds and ruffians, and cause needs be mad. I am resolved to remove forth in common hospital all the mad folk and place them near her lodging. There let them practice together sing and dance, and set their gambols to the full off moon. If she can sleep, the better for it. Let her. Your work is almost ended.
Must I see her again?
Yes,
Never.
you must.
Never in my mind, own shape that's fortified by my intelligence and this last cruel lie. When you send me next, the business shall be comfort.
Very likely. Thy pity is nothing of kin to thee. Antonio lurks about Milan. Thou shalt shortly thither, to feed a fire as great as my revenge, which never will slack till it hath spent its fuel. Intemperate augs make physicians cruel.